Most people believe they understand human behavior, but the truth is we understand far less than we think. Every single day, humans make decisions, react emotionally, judge others, and repeat patterns without realizing what is really driving them. We like to believe that we are logical beings, that we think carefully before we act, but psychology tells us a different story. Human behavior is largely controlled by the subconscious mind, shaped by emotions, past experiences, fears, and hidden desires. The more you understand these invisible forces, the more power you gain not to control others, but to understand yourself and navigate life with clarity. Today, we are going to uncover powerful human behavior facts that will completely change the way you see people, conversations, and even your own reactions. One of the most important truths about human behavior is that people act emotionally first and justify logically later. When someone makes a decision, their emotions lead the way, and logic simply comes afterward to explain it. This is why people often defend bad decisions with strong arguments, even when deep down they know the choice was emotional. The brain is wired to protect feelings before facts. This is also why arguments rarely change minds, because logic cannot easily defeat emotion. Once you understand this, you stop wasting energy trying to convince emotional people with pure logic. Instead, you learn to communicate through understanding and empathy. Another powerful behavior fact is that people are more influenced by how something makes them feel than by what is actually true. Facts matter, but feelings matter more. This is why storytelling is more powerful than statistics, and why confidence often matters more than correctness. A person who speaks with emotion and certainty feels more believable than someone who speaks with pure data. This behavior explains why people follow charismatic leaders, even when the message is flawed. The human brain is designed to connect emotionally first, analyze later. Silence is another fascinating psychological tool. Most people feel uncomfortable with silence, and this discomfort often makes them reveal more than they intended. In conversations, the person who stays calm and silent often gains more information than the one who talks too much. Silence creates pressure, and the human brain tries to relieve that pressure by filling the gap with words. Understanding this helps you become a better listener, negotiator, and communicator. Humans also have a strong tendency to prefer familiarity over happiness. This means people often stay in situations that are uncomfortable but familiar rather than stepping into something new and uncertain. This explains why people stay in unhealthy relationships, unfulfilling jobs, or negative habits for years. The brain chooses what it knows over what it doesn't, even if what it knows causes pain. Awareness of this behavior helps you understand that fear of change is not weakness, it is human nature. Growth begins when you consciously choose discomfort over stagnation. Another deep psychological truth is that people fear loss more than they desire gain. Losing something hurts more than gaining something of equal value feels good. This is why people hesitate to take risks, hold onto the past, and struggle to let go. The brain is designed to protect what it already has. Understanding this behavior helps you recognize when fear of loss is holding you back from growth. Projection is another powerful behavior pattern. People often project their own insecurities, fears, and unresolved emotions onto others. When someone criticizes you harshly, it often says more about them than about you. The human mind externalizes internal discomfort. Once you understand this, you stop taking everything personally and start responding with emotional intelligence. Perhaps the most eye-opening fact is that most human decisions are subconscious. We like to believe we are in control, but studies show that the brain often decides before the conscious mind is even aware. Habits, routines, and repeated patterns shape behavior more than motivation or willpower. This is why change feels hard, not because you are weak, but because your subconscious mind is running old programs. Understanding human behavior is not about manipulation. It's about awareness. When you understand why people behave the way they do, you stop reacting emotionally and start responding intelligently. You gain patience, clarity, and control. And most importantly, you begin to understand yourself. Because the greatest power psychology gives you is if you start observing instead of judging, listening instead of reacting, and understanding instead of assuming, your entire experience of life begins to change. And this is only the beginning.